Welcome to Kahanis Golden Bytes. So, in the series Managing Money, I carry on with topics, terms, concepts meant for people who don't have a finance background. Please take a moment to go through this, stop, pause, and I'll carry on. So, you've seen a lot of my videos so far, and to those of y'all who haven't seen, I would recommend go through the earlier videos and clips. It'll all fit in and you'll see how. And for those who've seen it, I'm sure some of the questions that are popping up in the mind could be, what does this all mean? I've spoken about compounding, I've spoken about savings, emergency fund, various topics. And you all must be wondering, what does all of this mean? How much do I actually need? How much is enough? And are there some small targets that could be used as a reference point before I go for the big amount? These are some of the possible questions. Let's see what we can try and cover. Now, when I take and talk about money, what crosses your mind? What crosses your mind? Is it something like a shadow? You know, a shadow comes and appears when the sun is bright, it's shining, it's lovely, or the light is on, the flashlights are on, or any kind of light. That's when the shadow is present. The moment the light, the sunshine is gone, the shadow disappears. And you know what? Even when the lights are shining or the sun is out, if you close your eyes just for a moment, the shadow is gone. Does it feel like that? Or does it feel like a friend who's not always sticking to you like a shadow, but is always around you? No. You could count on those one or handful of friends, come what may. You know that friend will be around should I ever need. Is money to you, does it fall into the similar kind of category? That's a question. What do you think? I'll leave you with that thought. Now, let's play with some numbers. Till now, I've been using 1000 rupees as a in terms of simplicity to try and explain concepts. Now, let's turn a little more realistic. Okay, let's begin to see what 1 lakh can do. Now, 1 lakh per annum. Let's take some assumptions. If you're at the age of 40, if you're a 40-year-old and you invest 1 lakh every year till the age of 60, that's 20 years, you've put aside 20 lakhs over a period of 20 years. However, those who've seen my clip on compounding would know that the amount is 34 lakhs 71,925. And those who haven't yet seen the clip on compounding, please take a look at that and you'll see how it all makes sense. If you were to now start, say at the age of 35, the same 1 lakh rupees, invest it till the age of 60. Now 35 to 60 is 25 years. Over 25 years, you've put 25 lakhs. However, at the age of 60, it's almost double, 50 lakhs. So you put 25 lakhs over a period of 25 years, and at the 60th year, in one go, you get 50 lakhs. If you were to start at 30 to 60, 30 lakhs again, and you would have got more than double, 69.76 lakhs. The power of compounding. 25 to 60, 35 years, 94.83 lakhs. And if you were to start at 20, 40 years, you've put aside 40 lakhs, and you've got slightly more than three times. 1 crore 26 lakhs 83,976. It's huge when you compound, the power of compounding. Now, at the age of 60, when you get the amounts, in this case, if you were to start, let's take the example of 40 years. So you'd have got 34 lakhs 71,925 kept in the bank at bank or whichever investment, an interest rate of 5%, you would get 1.73596 for a full year. And if you were to similar example with at the age of 35, the 50.11 lakhs would get you 2.50 lakhs per annum. So you're putting 1 lakh every year. Now you're getting 2.5 times that amount. The next one, 3.48, 4.74 lakhs. And at 20, if you were to start, almost more than 6 times the amount that you were putting every year. 1 lakh was being put every year for 40 years. And now you're getting 6.34 lakhs every year. What does that work up to monthly? Simple division by 12. That's 14,466, 20,000, 29,000, 39,000, 52,000. 52,000. Isn't it amazing what compounding can do? And a lot of y'all are going to get much more than this. This was just to highlight some example. Now 3 crores, can we possibly earn that amount? Let's try and see. Let's try and play with some figures. Let's try and see if it's even possible in a systematic way. So I'm not talking about lotteries here, flash in the stock market, get lucky. I'm talking about, let's try and play once again like we played with the 1 lakh. At the age of 20, I'm trying to get a little realistic here. At the age of 20, I'm asking y'all to put aside, can you all put aside 10,000 in the full year? 10,000 rupees for 1 year, and you do it for 5 years together. Every year you put 10,000 rupees. So you start at 20 until 25. Because of compounding, you all would know it should be 55,256. At the age of 25 to 30, a lot of you all will begin to get career breaks. A lot of people, also get married at this time. Can you all save on some expenses? I don't know. Maybe get a good bonus. Can you save some of that amount? Well, on an average from 25 to 30, if you save 1 lakh every year, you would get, at compounded rate, 5.52. 30 to 35, this is where a lot of people move into the next level. Across industries, you'll find a growth happening there. And is it possible here to save 3 lakhs in a year, every year? Y'all may have seen my clip on savings. A lot of y'all will, having seen that, would believe and understand that it's possible. Given your career breaks and given different ways that you can save, it is very possible to save 3 lakhs every year, 30 to 35. And how much would that work up to? 16.57 lakhs just for that 5-year period. 35 to 45, 7 lakhs. Now, why have I put that kind of an amount? Across industries, this is the age. Across industries, across professions, this is the age where people make a breakthrough from their youth. They're not that raw anymore. You get to grow much more. You begin to have knowledge and expertise across various fields, and you're valued. So you get your promotions. You'll find most of the CEOs across the world, a good chunk of them, most of them fall into this bracket, including our country. So even if you're not a CEO, and I hope you are, I hope you become even bigger, the board, chairman of the board. But even if you aren't, 35 to 45 is usually seen as the most productive and hence most remunerating period of one's life. I'm not saying it has to be. A lot of people earn much earlier and much later. Okay? I'm just generalizing. And hence, a 7 lakh per annum is very, very possible. And that leads to, just for 10 years, 88 lakhs. 45 to 60, I'm reducing the per year savings to 5 lakhs per annum. Now, why is that? Why am I reducing it? Usually what happens is a lot of expenses kick in. The children begin to go into higher studies, coaching, college, marriages, multiple things come into play. So this is where I've just reduced it, because saving could be slightly harder at this bracket because of expenses being of a higher nature. But that would mean 15 years, 1 crore 7 lakh plus you could save. You could save that. Very, very possible. What does this mean? Now, those who've seen, once again, compounding, the 55 in the 20 to 25, when you earn 55,256, you just leave it like that. Now, these are savings I'm talking about. This is not your full annual income for the year, 10,000 rupees or 1 lakh. This is your savings after expenditure. Okay? Savings after expenditure. So this is your saving, 55,256. If you just let that be till the age of 60, this would have grown up to 3,04,795. Compounding, simple, right? The next amount, 5.52 lakhs, would have become 23.88 lakhs. And likewise, 56 lakh, 1.83 and 107. What does this total up to? 3 crore 73 lakhs 99,722. That's almost 3.74 crore. That's, if you go to convert today's approximate US dollars, almost $500,000. A number of you all watching this are actually going to be crossing this amount by far. A number of you all will cross this amount by far. Mark my words. Mark my words. What does this mean? What does this mean? About 3.74 crores at 5% interest will give you 18,69,986 per annum. So every year you get that. Per month, 1.55 lakhs per month is what you could earn by collecting this amount. Now, is this enough? Just hold that thought. Because we're talking about the age of 60, right? Just hold that thought. That's a fair thought.